Entrepreneur Spotlight.
Of course, we have another fantastic entrepreneur on the telly, featured in the Female Field Guide Entrepreneur Spotlight. I'm so excited to have Krystle on the telly from KrysDidIt.com. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about this young lady. She's a graphic designer, entrepreneur, boss lady, and her Twitter says, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, Krystle, you better wake up and pay attention. I love it, Sister Act. Krystle, how are you doing, honey bunch?
Oh, I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited that you're here. We're featuring you, and I'm so proud of you. And I had a chance to look at KrysDidIt.com, but, I love it. I want the listeners to love it, too. So we're going to hop right in it. And, just share with me and the listeners about your background in graphic design and marketing and entrepreneurship. Share, how did that start cooking for you?
Sure. When I was around 14 years old, actually, I was really into, magazines, and I felt like websites were kind of like magazines, but online. So I just got really obsessed. It was kind of weird. And, over my 2-week winter break, I just decided I wanted to learn how to do it. And so I would go to Barnes & Noble's in the day and, read the books.
Wow.
And at night, I downloaded Photoshop and just tried it. And it was crazy. That's what passion felt like for me. So
I love it.
It was awesome. And, that's what it got me here today.
And the cool thing is you're right. There's so many resources right at our fingertips, whether if it's at the bookstore or online, and you took complete advantage of that. I love it.
Yeah.
You
really blessed. To have the internet and to have it teach me. It was awesome.
Yeah, the time is definitely now, and you received your in business administration and marketing, right, at Fullerton, your degree?
That's correct.
I love it. Good old Fullerton. She's a Southern Cali girl. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, you've been involved in different ventures, but tell the listeners, what compelled you to start KrysDidIt.com and said, you know what, I'm an entrepreneur and I want to do this for me. And you so bad, you threw your name in it. I'm not mad at you. What compelled you to start that?
Well, KrysDidIt started because I wanted a place to obviously have my portfolio as a graphic designer. You need one for your client. So I have a portfolio there, but I wanted to use my blog to really inspire others. I'm all over Southern California and I have so many great adventures, and I just wanted to share them. And also, there aren't a lot of African Americans in graphic design.
Yes.
So I thought with my blog, I can show others, how I'm using graphic design for me, being a graphic designer in the fashion industry. I was hoping to inspire those people who, don't see African Americans in design, and maybe they don't think that they can do it because they're not represented there. And you know what? I'm like, here's me, here's Krys, she's doing it, and you can do it too.
Yes. So, Krys designs, connects, educates, creates. I love it. And share with listeners some of the features, your blog, your portfolio. But I was looking at the Thanksgiving dress. I said, dang, I wish I would have looked at it on Thanksgiving because I would have rocked that. That looks comfortable.
Yeah, I just put that up beforehand. I share, things about hair, beauty. I'm a natural hair kind of girl. So I'm all about natural hair, fashion, because I do work in the fashion industry. I work for RevolveClothing.com.
Okay.
I know a lot about, designer brands and that sort of thing, and style is, I love it, and fashion and all that. So those kind of things. And then also with marketing and entrepreneurship and graphic design, I'm able to share about creativity and how to infuse that into your own brand and branding yourself and putting yourself out there. So
That's right.
all those things on the blog.
That's right. And speaking of pop, I love the mustache that you have on your on your page. Hey, it takes a certain type of gal to say, you know what, I'm cute, and I'm cute with the mustache too. So
yeah,
put
exactly.
It out there. And,
it's over, but
and you said that especially adventures, you have fun. Life is short. You know what I mean? And why not? That's how I roll, and I know you roll that way too. So I love it. And you spoke a little bit about this before, but I love it because you're right. I mean, there really isn't a place where we can learn about, African American women, their hair, especially when the seasons change in the winter time, how to protect it. And so you're giving advice for that, and I think that's pretty awesome as well.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And you're cute as pie too. So I see if you had a flat top, nobody would be trying to listen to you. But
those sweet.
You're actually, yeah, you know, but also what inspires you? You touched a little bit about it, wanting to, you know, set the wave and be a pioneer, but what inspired you to step out? So many of us are content with just the 9 to 5, but what is making you step out and just really pursue your dreams as an entrepreneur?
Well, I've always sort of had the entrepreneurial spirit. I believe that you're kind of like born with it.
Yeah.
So it's always been there, but it's the hard part is finding the push to go for it. And so really, you know, I've learned, or I've just been really so supported by my parents. They're awesome. My boyfriend also has that spirit, so we can, you know, go back and forth and talk about ideas and bounce ideas off of each other. But really, I think the key thing is surrounding yourself with really highly motivated people who are positive and who support you along the way. And that's what's made me realize that I can do it and that people, you know, believe in me. And when that happens, you feel like you can do anything. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, that's really been it for me.
That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what I say.
Absolutely. I tell everybody that once I got that from you, I'm like, teamwork makes the dream work.
I love it. I just, you know, it just makes complete sense. You know, there's going to be tough days as an entrepreneur, but if you have amazing people that believe in you and see a light in yourself, even sometimes you don't, oh my goodness. There's nothing you can't do. I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it. Krystle, entrepreneur, graphic designer, boss lady. Please share with the listeners where we can, of course, go to KrysDidIt.com, Twitter, YouTube. Where can we learn all about you? And just really for all the young women and men and entrepreneurs to stay inspired, where can they contact you?
Yeah, through KrysDidIt.com. My YouTube is The New Black. I'm on Beautylish as well, talking about beauty tips and all that good stuff. Let's see, Twitter is my name, Krystle Rowry, but it's all on there on KrysDidIt.com. So just go there, you can follow the links and
Yay! I love it. I'm so proud of you. I love our new friendship, and it's just always refreshing to see just young women, beautiful inside and out, doing their thing, and of course uplifting each other. So I am very appreciative, yes, that you were on Female Field Guide. We're going to be playing this interview along with everything that Krystle has going down on our YouTube channel, so please make sure you check that out. And this is Krystle Rowry, of course, of our Female Field Guide Entrepreneur Spotlight.